everyone. Welcome you all to class 9, chapter The Sound of Music by Deborah Cowley and Bismillah Khan. It is divided into two parts, my dear student. So today we will be dealing about this two part. So I have come up with a synopsis and I want each of you to go back and read by yourself and come up with lots of questions because it's a beautiful story. Here we will see that here we will read about two main characters. One is Evel Glinley and Bismillah Khan. Their real life history. So here as we know that in this story we will see God may have taken her hearing, but he has given her back something extraordinary. So what we hear, she feels for more deeply than any one of us. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. So I'm talking about she. Who is she here? Glenlee, who listened to the sounds without hearing it. So how beautiful this story will be, my dear student. So I want each of you to feel the essence of the story about this two beautiful person who is gifted with their beautiful capability, who think about it. Without hearing it, she can listen to the sound. How beautiful the story may be. Now let us move to the story. This chapter is about two music maestros and their lives. We will learn about multi-percussionist Evel Glilly and Bismillah Khan, the Sehnai player. The sound of the music recaps the whole chapter in a simpler and easier form. And in this chapter, you will all learn the interesting lives of two musical legends. One part is about the Scottish musician Evel, and the other is about Indian legend Bismillah Khan. And in this chapter, these two musicians became, because of their interesting lives, we are going to read about them. So let us see what and how did they do it. So the sound of music, I know these words are not clear to you, but be a good listener, my dear student. Don't focus on the written part, what you are able to see here. Just try to hear what I am saying. And I want each of you to go back and read it thoroughly and understand the beautiful lines of this chapter. So the sound of music divides into two parts. Each part focuses on two musicians, as I told you, Glinley and Bismillah Khan. So part 1 throws light on Evel's life and struggles to become a successful musician, and students will learn here, you will learn here that she is a multi-percussionist. She has the talent to play hundreds of instruments perfectly. It tells how she gained international recognition. What's interesting is that Evel is profoundly deaf. The musician learned to listen to music through the body and not ears. She does not hear music, she feels it. And you will learn that was 11 years old when she found out she had trouble hearing. So at the age of 11, she came to know that she was not able to hear. And nonetheless, that did not stop her from pursuing her career in music. So this was not a demerit, even though she came to know that at 11 years of age, she came to know that she is not able to hear, but still she pursued her career in music. Thus, her teacher Ron Forbes was one to recognize her talent. He unlocked doors to her potential and helped her achieve the impossible. So sometimes we say there are some teachers who are the role model of our life. And in this story, my dear student, who is the role model of Glinley? Ron Forbes. He unlocked doors to her potential and helped her achieve the impossible. She is now one of the most renowned names in the music industry, and she has many accolades and awards to her name and serves as a great inspiration to the spatially able community. So, this is all about part 1. So, I want each of you to go back and turn the pages and try to comprehend it by yourself rather than speaking about tearing each and every word. I want each of you to read it by yourself and come up with your doubts so that I'll be happy to clarify. So, now in the part 2, we will learn about Bismillah Khan as well as the origin of Sehnai. It was Bismillah Khan who popularized this instrument and took it to the world stage. He broke the myth of Sehnai not being capable to create independent tunes. He came from a family of musicians, as we all know that whoever, if there is a family background, then definitely we follow the same thing. So here Bismillah Khan came from a musical family. So further, Bismillah Khan had a very secular upbringing. He grew up practicing on the banks of river Ganga. He went to the mosques as well as the temple. After achieving immense success, he was awarded various titles. He is also a recipient of the highest civilian award of India, that is the Bharat Ratna. In addition to that, he has won all 3 awards of Padma Bhushan, Padma Shri, and interestingly, he was the first person to be invited to play Sehnai at the Red Fort in 1947 while greeting independent India. So, most importantly, he represented India on the international stage as well. An auditorium in Tehran is also by his name. Moreover, despite many opportunities, Bismillah Khan never left his hometown Varanasi, and he dedicated his life to music and passed away in 2006. So, in conclusion, we can sum up that the Sound of Music summary, we learn how music can bind us together, and it is not limited to anyone as it is a universal language. So, I hope this entire chapter, part 1 and part 2, the main 2 protagonists, life history is clear to you all, and I want each of you to go back, turn your pages and try to read it by yourself and come up with lots and lots of doubt. I'll be very happy rather than explaining each and every word to you. So thank you for watching my audio. For any queries, comments, feedback, do comment on my chat box. Thank you all.